Okay, well, I'm going to let Heather introduce us here because I've already had my say about how much I admire this guy.
Yeah, okay. This is Connor McCrory. He is 8 years old. He is in 3rd grade, and he's going to teach you a thing or two about business skills this morning. You are what, Connor? What title should we give you?
Antique picking prodigy, America's youngest picker.
Did you hear that? An antique picking prodigy, America's youngest picker. We're not talking about noses here. We're talking about antiques.
But wait a minute, let's clear this up. Are we talking about noses?
No.
Okay, good. Just got to make sure. You got to get all that information straight. Now, you go to estate sales, and you also organize estate sales. You do both. Now, you were telling us a great story about your first estate sale and how you knew this business was for you. Tell everybody what you bought and then what you resold it for.
Well, I bought a lino train for $50, and the guy was asking $300, so I negotiated him down. And so I got it for $50, and I sold it for $300.
There you go.
So the guy
friends.
was right on the price he was asking. He just didn't have the negotiation skills.
Okay, Connor, your first estate sale, how much money did you make? The very first one?
$15,000.
Did you hear that? $15,000. Okay, so you show up at a house. Someone wants to hold an estate sale. How does Connor come in? What do you do once you arrive on scene?
Well, when I arrive, I'm going to first prep the estate sale for however long I have to do it. It's usually a month. But I've seen people do it in a week. But I prep it, then we have the sale.
What do you mean by prep it? What does that include?
That means prepare it. We have to make sure everything's right. It has price tags on it.
Okay, so you're making sure that everything, you kind of find the value of everything that's inside that particular house. Do
you have a team that helps you arrive at the proper prices for things?
I have a whole staff, but I use worthpoint.com as a researching thing.
So you do a lot of the price researching yourself and decide what price to put on this thing.
Yeah, and I also have James D. Julia Auctions, the 10th biggest auction house. I work with them if there's anything really high-end. So.
Can I ask you a question? Who's on your staff?
My mom, my dad, Will, he's the CEO of WorthPoint. Martin Willis.
So your parents work for you?
Yeah.
Right.
My mom's my secretary.
Do you pay
your
him?
Secretary?
Yes.
You do pay him? Okay, when they start arguing about the salary, you just say, hey, look, you don't like it. Go find another
somebody
job.
else.
Yeah. Hey, can you tell us about these things real quickly here? We've only got a couple of minutes, so just kind of point out a couple of things. Are these things that you picked up at estate sales?
Yeah.
And you think you can turn a profit on these?
Yeah.
Okay. Why that?
This is a Nouveau. You would put a candle in here.
Okay.
It was modeled after. It's supposed to be a model from the 50s. This is Revlon. She was a LA designer. So this is from the 50s, and everything on this table, it is from my estate that they consigned with me.
Okay. How much would something like that be worth?
This would be worth about $25 to $30.
Okay, what about this thing?
This is...
Listen to us. What about this thing?
We don't even know
what to call it.
It's a thing.
This is a Dorothy Thorpe glass. She was also an LA designer. She was a very good designer because she had... This exact piece was in a Mad, Mad World. It was a famous movie in the 50s. So this was another consignment, and it's worth about $50.
$50?
Mm-hmm.
That's a beautiful thing. So where do you want to take your business? Are you going to go worldwide with it? What are you going to do?
Well, I would like to take it just to do an estate sale, then have an auction house or antique store.
You know what? Thank you for doing such a good job at this, because you are an inspiration to other kids who are thinking about starting a business. They're hearing your story right now, Connor, and they're saying, if he can do it, I think I can do it too.
Absolutely.
Good for
we've
you.
got some information on the screen, and we'll have more contact information. You may want to just have Connor and his company come and do your estate sale at your house.
Why not?
Why not? He's a proven winner.
By the way, are adults nice to you?
Yes and no.
Yes and no.
Oh, who's a no?
I know a few people that have pushed me into bushes, like rose bushes, before.
Adults are pushing you into bushes?
Well,
Listen,
I'm sorry to laugh, But where was the muscle when you needed it? I mean, where?
We got to get you a bodyguard,
We
my
got to get
friend.
you. Yeah, exactly.
That's what a lot of people say.
I think so.
Okay.
I think so. All right. We're getting you
we'll
your
get you
protection
taken
out
care
there.
of, okay?
Yeah.
You tell them. You tell them if they have. If anybody gives you a hard time, you tell them to come see Heather.
That's right. That's
Okay.
right. Connor, you keep up the great work, buddy.
So
and
was it
don't
you?
mess with this kid.
Yeah, I'll take care of you. Don't you worry about it. I got you covered. I got your back.
All right, Connor, keep up the great work, and congratulations to you.
Come see this kid.